Ferocious wind, torrential rain, brutal storm surge. The calling cards of Hurricane Matthew caused an estimated $10 million of damage to Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. John and Monica Pulaski rode out the hurricane at home in Savannah, Georgia, where wind gusts topped 70 miles per hour.
The wind was just like a howling. Heard all kind of noises and thunder and lightning.
I've heard the sound of a lion's roar, but nothing like this, nothing like this.
Matthew downed hundreds of trees in this historic city, one of them falling through the Pulaski's home.
When this thing hit, just shook us, and it barely missed us. And we're here, we're alive.
Alive, but facing the enormous task and expense of clearing their home.
You feel like you're all alone and you need help.
Help for the Pulaskis came from the First Response Team of America, who arrived in Savannah with their fleet of rescue and recovery trucks.
When responding to hurricanes, they're so big and they leave so much destruction behind, you never really know what you're going to run up against. That's why it's important to have a truck that has all the essential tools and equipment we need. We've got chainsaws, plasma cutters, extra diesel fuel, tools to make our own repairs. We've got to be self-sufficient.
Since 2007, the team has assisted thousands of homeowners like the Pulaskis.
They see these enormous trees covering their houses. It could be overwhelming, almost too much for them to know what to do first. And that's where we come in. It's not just the physical work we do, but I think our presence here really gives people hope.
We felt life came back into the neighborhood.
With one tree removed, the team moved on to another vital mission in this community's recovery.
We've got the trucks and equipment needed to clear these roads so that utility companies can come in and restore power, and that families can get back to their homes.
40 miles to the north, Hilton Head Island was in a similar condition to Savannah.
Some neighborhoods have in fact been very severely hit. Thousands plus trees down.
Fortunately for Robert Stevens, he returned home just as the first response team made their way onto the island.
What we're doing is just driving around, introducing ourselves to people, telling them who we are, how we can help them, and getting to work.
Our timing was perfect. Their equipment was rolling down the street and they were nice enough to ask if we needed their assistance.
Robert's home was blocked by giant magnolias toppled by Hurricane Matthew.
They were a mess. I had no idea how we would ever get them moved. That was like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this?
But Tad Agolia and his team knew exactly what was needed.
Cut them up and kind of pull them up here towards the side of the road so they can eventually be picked up.
We will welcome the new openness.
Yeah.
Savannah was the 98th and Hilton Head the 99th storm-struck community the first response team has assisted in the past 9 years. They will not be the last.
Oh, it's a total blessing. I mean, they come in with appropriate equipment. They're taking time out of their lives to help others, and they have just done a fabulous job here.
Good to see that there's a team of folks that come in and care about people, actually care. And that's really touching my heart.
Traveling the country year-round to floods and hurricanes and tornadoes can be exhausting, but what keeps us going is the wonderful people we meet along the way. When we feel like we've made a difference in someone's life, that makes it all worth it for us.